Hey everybody, I don't want to waste too much of your time, but if you could take a second and check out this Patreon video that I uploaded earlier today, it would mean a lot to me. Thanks, and I hope you guys enjoy this Skyward Sword video. What's up everybody, once again my name is Matt, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. In the last episode, we went through the lightning rounds with the Thunder Dragon, got ourselves the final piece of heart completing our 20th heart container, and we also got the Hylian shield. That's waiting for us back in Skyloft, so what do you say we go and get it by returning to the sky? Because although the goddess shield is really nice, it's not nearly as iconic or cool as the Hylian shield, so I desperately want to put that on over this goddess shield. Now in this episode, on top of getting our new shield, we're actually going to complete the remaining side quests in this game. Yes, it's already that time. We're like very quickly approaching the end of this game, and I'm so looking forward to it. Not because I want to stop playing, but because we've been working towards this for such a long time now, and it's like right in front of us, just within our grasps, and I cannot wait to finish this game up. Like, it's going to be a lot of fun, so I'm totally amped up for it. Hopefully you guys are as well. Anyways, though, we're just going to hop into the bazaar real quick, talk to our girl over at the item check, and quickly grab our shield. Then we'll get started on those two side quests that I want to take care of. Yes, believe it or not, there's only two side quests that we need to complete. So, hello Goddess Shield, have fun in storage, and hello Hylian Shield. Oh man, I gotta say, I love the design of the Hylian Shield in this game. It's probably one of the best, if not the best looking Hylian shields in like the entire Zelda franchise. It's just so vibrant, and I don't know, it just looks like how you would expect it to. The shield is so iconic, and I think this design really nails it because, you know, in like every other Zelda game, they sort of make slight adjustments to the shield itself, but I think it looks perfect in Skyward Sword. Like, it's really well done. Anyways, now that we have this shield equipped on our back, what do you say we head inside the Knights Academy, because the two people that we need to talk to for the two separate side quests both are located here. So we're going to start by talking to Instructor Owlan here on the second floor. Like, he told us about Levias, and I'm sure he wants like an update on that entire situation, so might as well talk to him. Oh, Link, how did it go? Were you able to hear what Levias had to say? Indeed I was. I see. I was right then. There is something special about you. I have a feeling you and that vibrant Loftwing of yours will be just fine. The road ahead of you certainly won't be a smooth one, but don't lose faith. Ahem. By the way, would you be willing to listen to a little request of mine as well? As I'm sure you're aware, I'm the eminent authority on plant collecting in Skyloft, if I do say so myself. But you see, I've begun to fear that I've collected everything I can hope to collect. My plant collection now features every known species. I've started wondering if, in light of your travels, there isn't somewhere you might be able to discover something new for me. What do you think? Would you be willing to look for a new plant species for me? Perhaps something exotic, the kind of thing that would turn a few heads. Sure man, I suppose I can give that a try. Aha! I knew you would be willing to help me out, Link. I'm truly sorry to trouble you, but please try to bring me something rare, something no one will have seen before. Your dowsing ability can be calibrated to locate the plant that this person seeks. However, if you are searching for another object that someone has asked you to find, that target will be removed when you switch to this target. Do you wish to set this plant as your current dowsing target? You got it, Fi. Understood, Master. I will set the plant in question as your current dowsing target. So yeah, this one actually might be worth dowsing for, but I know exactly what we're looking for already, so I'm not gonna bother with that. Now, if you think back to like where we've been, where did we see a lot of plant life? Well, that would obviously be the Faron province, so of course, we're gonna be heading back there, but before we do, let's head downstairs and talk to another NPC at night, and sort of kick off this second side quest. So, yeah, we're gonna be talking to Groos's other crony, if you will, and see what he's up to in the middle of the night. Certainly, it can't be anything good, considering nothing good ever happens at night. And also, this is one of Groos's friends, so he's probably into something really weird. let's talk to Sturch. Oh, it's you, Link. What do you want with me? Huh? What am I doing? Bugs. I'm looking at bugs. Oh. Okay then. Neat. Bugs are amazing. Even more amazing than Groose in a lot of ways. Oh. Wait. I'm not saying Groose isn't as amazing as a bug. Look, I just really like bugs. I want to collect all kinds of bugs. Sometimes, I even dream about having, like, an entire island full of bugs. How about this? Link, here's the plan. If you find a bug, come sell it to me. When it comes to bugs, rupees are no object. Sure, man. Now all my bug collecting ambitions will finally be realized. So, if you ever want to sell any bugs, just bring them to me. I usually hang out here at night. I won't just buy any bug, though. What I buy on any given day just depends on the mood I'm in. Oh, one other thing. This might bug you a little bit, but I only want to do these deals at night. I have a reputation to protect, you know? Got it, Link? I don't mean to be a pest, but I'm counting on you. I can't stop thinking about bugs. So, let's get to it. Want to sell me something? Let's see, tonight I feel like buying Deku Hornets, Sand Cicadas, or Elden Rollers. Alright, sure, I think I have some of those, why not? Which do you want to sell me? Let's go with the Elden Roller. Elden Roller, For one of those, how many rupees should I part with? How about 40? Sounds good to me. How many have you got there? 5? And how many of those you're looking to sell? Just 1, I guess? I love a good Elden Roller, and you're selling one of them, eh? How many rupees should I throw your way? I'm gonna say 40. Alright, sounds good, buddy. Okay, here's your money. Thanks, Mantis Face. I mean that in a good way. I love mantises. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing more of your bugs, Link. Alright, so yeah, that's one of the uses that you can, use bugs for, by selling them to Sturch to get some extra rupees. And the other use is by, bringing them to, like, the brewer people inside the bazaar, and they'll, like, sort of make advanced potions for you. Honestly, both uses aren't even that great, which is why, like, I sort of stopped collecting bugs and didn't really, put a huge effort into getting them anymore, just because I rarely use them, like I said a long time ago, and it just seems kind of pointless to collect them now when I don't really need to, or really have any plans, for them in the future. That being said, though, now that we've sort of started that second side quest, and I know that's kind of weird to have, like, 2 ongoing side quests, because normally I don't do that, but, that just saved us a little bit of time, so that started, but we're pretty much going to ignore that for a little bit, and, just go and complete Owlen's side quest. So, let's get out of here and make our way towards the Faron province and find that new species of plant that he's looking for. And the funny thing is, it's not actually a plant at all that we're going to bring him. Like, you'll see what I mean once we actually find it. Now, like I said before, feel free to use your dowsing on this one, because it's very vague in what it actually wants you to get from Mr. Owlan. And, at first you might be thinking you want to go to the Lanayru province and find one of those flowers that you can only find in the past. I think they're called, like, exotic flowers or something like that. But that's not the case. You want to go to the Faron province and, land at the viewing platform, since that is the closest, like, landing site to where we actually need to go. Now, you might be thinking, what could he possibly want? And, well, like I said, it's not really a plan, so pay no attention to, like, the set pieces or the background objects. Instead, just hop up this log. We created this shortcut a very long time ago, back when we were finding the Kikwis, and, guess what? If we activate our dowsing ability, yeah, it's actually pointing to this specific Kikwis, because technically, Kikwis are some sort of a plant. So let's talk to this guy. Oh, hello again, Queek. I've been hiding out so long my shoulders are stiff. Aw, poor baby. That's right, sitting in one spot all the time, never knowing when danger is coming along. You can't know what that's like. Everyone seems happy that peace has returned to the forest, but I don't believe it for a second. There's no way I'm going to give up and come out of hiding. Not ever. But sometimes I wonder, isn't there somewhere peaceful I can live without fear, without having to hide? Yeah, there is actually. Oh, that's fantastic news. I want you to take me there as soon as you can. Well, alright then. I can verify with only 40% accuracy that this person is a plant. However, Owlen's field of study includes cataloging unidentified plant species. We can take this creature to Skyloft using the robot. Would you like to call the robot? Yes please. Yes, Master, I will signal the robot with a telepathic transmission. Yeah, so now we're gonna bring this Kikwi all the way back to Skyloft. Seems like we're bringing a lot of, like, random species with us to Skyloft these days. I mean, I guess it's a good thing? Maybe? I don't really know. Mistress Fi, I hope you weren't waiting long. So you want me to carry this? Move it. Forcing me to tell you this every time reduces my overall efficiency. You could just fly over me, dude. I'll be waiting for you up in the sky, so don't take too long. Yeah, get out of here, Scrapper. No one cares. Master, I suggest we also return to the sky and carry the Kikwi to its destination quickly. Will do, Fi, will do. You know, I'm pretty sure this is the last quest that does require Scrapper. Like, I'm pretty sure we won't use him anymore throughout the game. I say pretty sure because for whatever reason, like, I feel like I might be wrong on that, but at the same time, I don't think I am. So, yeah, that might be the last time we see Scrapper, or this side quest might be the last time we see Scrapper, which is not a bad thing if you ask me. Anyways, though, yeah, let's return to the sky and bring this Kikwi over to Instructor Owlan, and hopefully this satisfies his needs for, like, a new species or a new plant. I mean, it's kind of like a living being, so might not be exactly what he's expecting, but at the same time, it's definitely something that no one up in Skyloft has seen before, so maybe it'll just, like, blow his socks off completely. That would be kind of cool to see. Alright, so of course, yeah, we're just gonna head right back to the academy, and once we finish this up, we're actually going to jump right back into Sturch's side quest and sort of continue that along, because, like I said, we did sort of start that before leaving and continuing on with the rest of Owlen's quest, just because it saved us a little bit of time, so don't forget about that one, guys. Oh, and by the way, yeah, we're doing these for the remaining gratitude crystals, in case you guys were wondering. I have come bearing the unusual Kikwi. Set it down gently. Jeez, man, come on, that's a living being. If you should have need of me again, just call. Get out of here. This is unbelievable. You found me an entirely new plant species. It's precisely what I wanted. Fascinating. Should this actually be classified as flora or fauna? I mean, plant or animal? You know, this may very well mark the discovery of a new type of species altogether. Oh, how incredible! The world is still full of new plants waiting to be discovered, isn't it? I can barely contain my excitement. Oh, Link, you have no idea what this means to me. Thank you so much. I'll take great care of this plant, lifeform, whatever it is. If you should happen across any other interesting specimens, be sure to let me know. Alright, will do, Instructor. And yes, for that, we get 5 more gratitude crystals, and I believe that should bring us up to 75. Yeah, there we go. So, only 5 more left, and as I'm sure most of you guys have guessed, yes, the side quest with Sturch will give us the remaining 5 gratitude crystals. So, what do you say we hop back on that track and see what Sturch is up to? Now, when we were talking to him the other night, he mentioned that, like, one of his dreams was to own an entire island of bugs, and believe it or not, he's sort of already accomplished that dream, so we're gonna go and find that island of bugs now, and believe it or not, it's an island that we've already visited, but, didn't really get a chance to explore, so we're gonna head right back into the Thunderhead, and, you guys probably already know the island that I'm talking about. Like, we previously picked up a goddess chest on there that contained a piece of heart. And speaking of goddess chests, there are 2 of them that are left in the sky. They're both inside the Thunderhead, so we'll probably go and pick those up after we finish talking to Sturch, because we need to talk with him on this specific island to basically trigger the next section of the side quest, which is kind of weird because we're going to talk to him and he's going to sort of let us play a mini game, but we don't actually need to play the mini game. We just need to talk to him, and that triggers the next part of the side quest. So yeah, it can be a little bit weird, but keep in mind you do not need to play this mini game right now. However, it is a required part of this side quest, so we will be playing it later on, so don't you worry and like thinking that you're missing out on seeing something because I'm not playing this minigame. We'll be coming back to this. Anyways though, yes, this island right over here is the Isle of Bugs. So I believe we land right over here. We should be like right in front of Sturch himself. So let's talk to him. Link, I wasn't expecting to see you here. I flew into this thick fog and ended up on this island. But once I got here, I looked around and realized this is some kind of insect paradise. So I decided to go after my dream and raise a bunch of bugs here. Now I can spend my days catching all the bugs I want. If you want to try catching some bugs, I'll release a few for you, so why don't you give it a shot? I have come up with 2 levels for my bug catching competition. An easy bug beginner level and a bug wrangler level for real bug masters like me. Since you aren't a bug lover, I'll charge you 20 rupees for the bug beginner level and 50 for the bug wrangler level. Do you want in on this? Not right now, my man, but thanks. Well, I guess that means you never were a real bug lover. Yeah, I guess not. Whatever you say, man, whatever you say. Alright, so that did just, like, trigger the next portion of that side quest, but before we go and figure out exactly what that is, let's go and find those 2 goddess chests and... Oh my gosh, did my game just freeze? Oh no, there it goes. Whoa, why did that take so long to pull up the map? That's really weird. Alright, at least it worked fine the second time, so whatever, man. I'm just gonna place my beacon right over here, and yeah, as you saw when I zoomed in, there were 2 goddess chests on this very small, tiny little rock floating here in the sky, so we're just gonna try and make a quick landing. You want to make sure you land on this outcropping, and I feel kind of bad because our bird like slams into that wall, but nothing I could really do. So let's burrow underground, and now we just need to like dig through this maze, and we'll eventually find some exits that will take us to the 2 goddess chests on this little tiny rock. We could like kill that weird worm thing, but not really necessary, so I guess I'll just let it live for now, and instead we'll exit out of this hole, and ta-da! There is our first goddess chest. So let's open this one up and see what's inside. We got ourselves a small quiver, so with this we can carry 5 extra arrows, but yeah, it does take up like a slot in your adventure pouch, so not really helpful. Like, that is one thing I will say about Skyward Sword. It kind of makes the upgrades to like your pouches or your quiver kind of pointless, because you'll never really want to use them. Like, because your inventory inside your pouch is so limited, you're always going to want to like fill it up with more useful things. And I'm not saying like quiver or pouch upgrades for your slingshot aren't useful, it's just that on a scale of like usefulness, there are other things that outrank them. Anyways, inside this chest we've got another empty bottle. I'm pretty sure we have like 2 of them inside the item check now, just because I've always had like a full inventory every time I've tried to pick up an empty bottle, and empty bottles are pretty useful. Like, I might switch out my inventory just a little bit before the very final boss of this game, and maybe I'll put like a potion or 2 in there, but even then it's probably not necessary. Anyways, I'll worry about that once we get to that section of the game. For now, let's just get out of here since we did get both of those goddess chests. And now we're pretty much done with this little rock. So, let's call our bird and make our way back to the main section of the sky. Like, Levi's is down there, and we could talk to him and, like, you know, learn the rest of the Song of the Hero, but I don't want to do that right now. I just want to focus on, like, search as side quests, get this over and done with. Then we'll get, like, all of our gratitude crystals, talk with Batro, finish that up, get our rewards, and then we'll just solely focus on, like, main story stuff for pretty much the rest of the game, which is pretty stinking sweet. I probably should mention that I'm pretty sure you can take on both of these side quests like a lot earlier on in the game, and you're probably supposed to, because the rewards that you get for completing them are not all that great. Like, you would think the reward for completing a side quest very late in the game would be like something spectacular or something super useful, but because these were probably designed to be taken on a lot sooner than I did them, there's sort of rewards that we're not really going to get a whole lot of use out of, but I'm still going to do it just for the sake of completion. Now, believe it or not, the next section of this side quest does require us talking to our friend Beetle, but we're actually going to hold off on that until the next episode. So if you guys enjoyed this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.